Portugal, there's a YouTube show full of fun facts you need to know.
Hola, bon dia, alegria, Monson here with the Good Morning Portugal show. The live stream. Whoa! The podcast. Oh, hold on a minute. Just getting the lights to be on at the same time. I've got a remote control here. And it's the same remote control for both lights. And sometimes I get into a pattern whereby I've turned one off and then the other one goes off. I turn one on and the other one goes off and vice versa. There now, 20% on the warm setting, setting up live here with you this morning. It's a little bit chaotic when I discovered that I hadn't even set the show up at 1 minute to 8. But that's all taken care of now. Muesli hastily eaten and trying to fight its way back into the real world. It would appear. Good morning to you, Jackie. How are you doing? Let me just put show comments on the stage. So if you want to be immature and write poo-poo again on the screen, yes, go ahead. Indulge your inner child. Feel free. That's there now. Bon dia to you, Jackie. And yes, we have music all the way this morning. So I'll play a first tune, which will give me a little bit more time to get myself organised and see if there's some real mysteries in the software at the moment. It's meant to be the hard world of digital, isn't it? It's all ones and zeros, and that's just it. It's either on or it's off. It doesn't seem to work like that with my system. For example, so my Zoom only zooms in that far. It's really bizarre. I've got HDMI cables that only work after a second or so. Like there's latency on a digital cable. I don't understand how that works either. It's quite strange, but I'm very grateful. I have to say, I'm very grateful for this incredible technology that allows us to connect first thing in the morning. So I'm not moaning. I just befuddled by it. I'm in a state of befuddlement. So should we play the first tune? Hope everything's sounding okay. I'm sure you'll let me know if it isn't. Let's play our first tune. A real breakfast banger for sure for the Good Morning Portugal show. Let's see how we get on with an hour of music this morning. See if we get ourselves into any trouble, as has been the case on one or two occasions just recently. I really love this band, and they're called Redbone. Let me give the game away on that. I discovered I'm a Redbone myself. A Redbone, I think, is a colloquialism for being of mixed race. So Redbone are the band. Very interesting backstory. What a tune, as popularised by Guardians of the Galaxy. Whenever this comes out, it's a proper floor filler. It's a heart-warming floor filler. Please enjoy. While I have a sip of tea, sip on yours as well. Let's get relaxed and get ready for an hour of music this morning to ease us into Hump-Day. Music to Hump-Day too. If there's something you'd like to hear, just let me know in the chat. And we'll be taking a little trip over to the Portugal Club in just a moment to have a day 3 of the Portuguese citizenship test. Okay, go on. Ooh!
Nothing no matter with you.
I thought that'd be a crowd pleaser. What a tune! Come and get your love. Music, a video. I'm reading that from my database. Come on, Carl, wake up. Come and get your love. Redbone. How are you doing? So, Redbone. Oh, and thanks for the comments coming in. I always picture Chris Pratt singing into a Dead Space rap as a microphone. Isn't Chris Pratt great? When I was dressed up for the wedding, my daughter said to me, "You look like Chris Pratt." I was thinking, okay, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Well, the rat is not dead in the movie. Oh, okay, point of order on the toings and froings of Guardians of the Galaxy. And yes. Oh, Sarah, you were first in this morning. Hola, bon dia to you, Sarah Yeoman. And yes, I think we need to refamiliarise that connection with your friend who you said would be a lovely guest on the show. I wonder if we might be able to do that. Matty's in as well. Bom dia, alegria, todos e feliz quarta-feira. How's it going with learning the Portuguese? I learned a cracking phrase yesterday. I was doing my work experience yesterday. A great way to learn Portuguese. The boss only speaks Portuguese at me. And it's a good way to learn, but it's flipping stressful, really. And there was a phrase that kept coming up, which was, let me just see if I can remember, Tankasera. He kept saying Tankasera, Tankasera, Tankasera. And I was like, Tekasera, Tekasera. And I asked somebody else in the company to tell me what it meant. What is this phrase? And you know, typically when you say something in what you think you've heard, a Portuguese person looks back at you. It's like, no idea. Tankasera. Que tem sera. And I'm going to put it into the chat for you now. Que, Q-U-E, tem, a very useful word, of course, to have, got. And sera, que sera, que tem sera. It must have. It must have. It's a really good little phrase. So that's it for you there in the chat. How's it going with learning the lingo? A little bit more of a contribution there. I'm not following. Portuguese citizen test. The Portuguese citizen chest is very different. And please don't send pictures. Portuguese citizen test. What are we supposed to do? Relax is what you're supposed to do. It's not official. It's an unofficial, and it's my contribution to your knowledge about the Portuguese culture. So, it's another easy. I promise you, they will get harder, as the actress said to the bishop. If I go there now, you can see how easy it is. But this also got me in this thing about when you think you're saying something right in Portuguese, and then Portuguese people look at you all quizzical. This happened to me at the weekend at the wedding reception. Sat with two lovely people, the Portuguese couple who are getting married themselves next month. It was, you know, when you're seated at a wedding. We're always on the kids' table because we've got 3 kids, and they must have thought, "Oh no, we're all definitely on the kids' table." But we hit it off beautifully. It was fantastic. Made the acquaintance of these lovely young couple who are getting married next month, and we had a wonderful evening. And I will come back to my conversation with them and this question. So don't worry, Mr. S. What you're supposed to do is be a member of the Portugal Club and answer these questions on our timeline. If you don't want to do that, and it's a free world, only just still, you can just tune in every morning, and we do the questions here. We'll check yesterday's question because there's a point of order. Yes, T-Duck, on second thoughts, it might well be, right? Very good. Queijada de Évora is very good. Oh, that's random, but are we talking about Ivorian cheese? Which does sound like something Chris Pratt would have to fight in Guardians of the Galaxy. We're getting a report coming in of Ivorian cheese in the galaxy. Okay, I'm on it. I am on it. All right, all good now. What's going on? You've got a website down. Is that presumably one of your own there? T-Duck, your technical support is obviously very, very good. Okay, thank you for this song request. How about Tonto de Ti by Os Azeitonas? The Olives. We've got to play that as we continue our Portuguese musical education. Completely inundated over at the Portugal Club with Antonio F's Guide to Portuguese Music, which I wrote about in the paper this week. Oz Etonish. Let me just see if I can find that while we're chatting here. We'll play that next. And I know you've got a request. Yes, if you don't pass, ooh, you have a big bucket of pastel de nata custard dumped on your head on a live broadcast of this show. Is that all right? Is that a deal? Tonto por ti. Okay, we've got that. I will add that to the playlist, and we'll give that a spin. Not seen them before. And when I said to Antonio F, "Can you help me compile a guide to Portuguese music?" I didn't realise he'd give me 5,000 links. I'm not complaining, but I cannot keep up with the man. Not only is he doing that, he's doing our crime file, where he keeps us in touch with the darker side of life in Portugal. But his sayings of the day as well. I must actually, shall I just tell you what the saying of the day is? Because he was busy again yesterday. Portuguese saying of the day, updated daily, a thread of over 600 comments now. Most of them are Portuguese sayings. The last few have been haja fartura, que a fome ninguém atura. Let there be abundance. I didn't know a fartura was an abundance. Is that what a donut is? A fartura, as in an abundance. Interesting. For no one can bear hunger. Let there be abundance, for no one can bear hunger. That's a very nice phrase, turn of phrase. Let me give that a thumbs up. Haja saúde, a dinheiro para o vinho. Let there be health and money for wine. Hell yeah! Okay, that's going to be. I need to cut and paste that to the Good Morning Portugal Wine Club. That's our motto right there. Haja saúde. That's what happens when you do. I should have. I should have turned off notifications right there. Did you hear that? This is what happens because I keep changing all the technology pretty much every day. Little things like that happen. So haja saúde e dinheiro para o vinho. So let there be health and money for wine. What more could anybody want? And I was enjoying that grosh. Alentejo White. Thank you very much, Gary and Linda, for that. Delicious. Havendo fome, finally. Now, it's not finally. These Portuguese sayings, there's already, nearly 600 of them here. They're going to keep coming. You know that, don't you? Havendo fome, não há comida em Sousa. When you're hungry, no food is bland. That's a goodie as well, isn't it? Like that very much indeed. So thank you very much. Okay. I'm seeing what's going on there with the website. Cheers on that, Tito. And yes, thank you, Antonio F, for all those wonderful sayings. And a point of order from yesterday, which I shall return to as well. Yes, he's quite right. Did you mean chorizo? Yes, I did. Not confusing saúde with sausage on this occasion. So easily done, but not on this occasion. Mr. S can, I won't say well done, but I think we all know that is the right answer. Sarah Yerman, Os Ezetonas will have their 20th anniversary concert next month in Porto. Terrific band. I've been invited to the filming of the next Gatos. What is it? Cat on four legs. What's the band? Mike, what's your band called in Miranda de Córdoba? I will get that right before the end of the show. But the wonderful fun band of Miranda de Córdoba being invited to take part in their next video filming. Looking forward to that. Bom dia todos, alegria. So grateful for some rain the past few days. Who'd have thought it, right? Morning to you, Bob. When you're off added salt and oil, no food is bland. True. Haja fartura, haja saúde, and I fartura in your. Oh, please. That's the very reason why we show comments on the stage without censorship, so that you can allow. This is an inner child. It's just occurred to me that this is actually an inner child workshop every morning, isn't it? If you want to scrawl something immature and childish into the comments, which then appears on the screen and is blasted all over YouTube, X, and Facebook. Go ahead, be my guest. If I can facilitate your healing through inner child work on these mornings, you go ahead. Coach Turner's here as well. Bom dia todos e feliz carta. Third day of rain today. Enough now. The rains need to digest the last 2 days. So rain in Europe, it would appear. And Sarah, yes. How about Tonto de Ti by also as a Tornish? It's a torch song. Sets the scene by starting with, it's like when Porto loses at home. That's a bad day. I think we know exactly what you mean. Everyone says, oh yeah, that's really sad. Still upbeat, great song. All right, you got it. We'll play that. I just want to say a little bit about... Are you just... Is this echoing this morning? Everything I seem to be saying. Mr. S has got replaying in the comments here. Never grow up, it's a trap. That's not a Portuguese saying, T-Duck, but I will take it if you translate it. Why don't we add that to Antonio F's list and see if he says, hold on a minute, that sounds like an American or English saying, not a Portuguese saying, where we know how to be grown up here. Redbone, American rock band formed in LA, which is in California, in case you didn't know, in 1969 by brothers Pat and Lolly Vegas. What a great name Lolly is. Probably, what would that be? Lawrence, originally? Lolly Vegas and Pat Vegas, all members. I suspect that's not his real name, right? Lolly Vegas. All members during their commercial peak were of Mexican-American and Native American heritage. Something heavily reflected in their songs, stage regalia, and album art. Yeah, if you're of Mexican and Native American heritage, I suspect when you're thinking of clothes for the stage, you're never stuck, right? They made the Billboard Hot 100 in the spring of 19... Which nationality would have the most difficulty? A band of Eskimos? Or actually, that's not the right word to use anymore, is it? But you get my drift. It's like, what should we wear? The fur coat? Or shall we wear that fur coat or that fur coat for the stage? Might be a bit hot as well, actually. They made the Billboard Hot 100 in the spring of 74 with Come and Get Your Love, which you just heard, which you started the show with. The single was certified gold, as it should be, selling over 1 million copies. With this achievement, Redbone became the first Native American band to have such success, with the song reaching number 5. They got additional notice in America with the singles We Were All Wounded at Wounded Knee, The Witch Queen of New Orleans. You see, I played that the other day to Mrs. M. And I was describing it. I said, you know The Witch Queen of New Orleans, don't you? She said, no, I don't think I do. Played it. Yes, of course she knows it. Everyone knows that tune as well. And they're that kind of band. You know the music if you don't know the name or very familiar with the band themselves. So thank you for your contribution to popular music, Redbone, and nice to be able to say a bit about you as well. Oh, my donuts. That's more like it. Thank you very much. Mr. S, I don't think you've had your second coffee. G.A. Touche. What does that mean? Are you just being rude and writing random stuff in the comments now? Estou farto. He's still not over it. Are you going to be popping down to the new registry office? I don't know. That's more for citizenship, isn't it? I was saying yesterday how people are camping outside IMA. By that, I mean having a sleeping bag in a tent, not walking lightly on their feet past IMA. It's easier to read and connect to its pronunciation. I don't know what you're talking about, mister. I lost you, I think, and now you lost me, and now I've lost you, I think. Right, so we've got that to do. We've got the next Portuguese citizenship test, which I think you've already answered anyway, but it's got to be done. It's got to be in the record as we make our way to a full 100 questions about Portuguese food, wine, culture, geography, all sorts of things are in those 100 questions, and they will get tougher, I promise you. Okay, like a prego. Gets tougher and tougher. Okay, Tonto por ti by Os Exatonas for you now. Thank you, Sarah, for suggesting this. Excellent stuff.
Como quando o Porto perde em casa, ou me deito com o grão na asa, fico tonto, zonzo assim só de me lembrar. Ou como quando andava nos carrinhos do senhor de Matozinhos, perna à banda, mamba assim só de me lembrar. E agora quem me diz onde é o norte, se fui tonto em tentar a sorte com quem não tem dó de mim. Tanto que eu às tantas fico tão tonto de ti. Fico zonzo, zonzo assim só de me lembrar. Ou como daquela Tento há tanto tempo que ando tão tonto de ti. Tonto, tonto de ti. Tonto, tonto de ti. Tonto, tonto de ti. Tonto de ti. Tonto de
That's real pretty. Thank you very much for that introduction there to Os Azeitonas, the Olives, I believe. Os Azeitonas are a Portuguese pop rock band from Porto, formed in 2002, having gone through various formations. A 5-member garage boys band. Ooh, that's a good hybrid, isn't it? A 4-member pop rock group. I wonder what happened. And now as a trio. Yikes. Who's next? With members Mario Brandão, Marlon on Mario Brandão is known as Marlon on vocals, who you could hear singing there. Luisa Barbosa, Nena. They've got nicknames in the band as well. So Marlon, Nena, and Salsa. Salsa being João Salcedo on vocals and keyboard. The group has released 5 full-length albums and 2 DVDs. Very good. A band known for their successful singles. Quem és tu, miúda? Anda comigo ver os aviões and Cafe Hollywood. Oh, that one, Tonto de Ti and Radio, which is phonetically written RAYDWOH. Radio, the 5th album, AZ, or they may say AZ or Azur, was released on July the 8th, 2018 by Parlophone. And I was thinking to myself, when we play Portuguese music, we're less likely to get a... or to be chucked off air unceremoniously, given that they're on Parlophone. Blood-sucking vampires and copyright operatives may be at work. We shall see. Always we shall see. Until we find a kinder platform. I play the music not to rip the artists off, of course. I play the music to popularise and celebrate the music, such that people might be prompted to buy it or listen to it, and you know the virtuous circle continues, and hopefully the artists get a few quid. But we know, don't we? It's the publishers and the record companies that are performing, enacting these most savage of copyright, what would it be called, procedures. And the artists might still only get their 3.03 cents or whatever. Anyway, and let's not go there right now. Tonto de Ti, Dizzy for you. I wonder, thank you. And now I understand what you're talking about. Gatos. Is that not what I said? Ser de gatos, I believe, is leaving like a cat, which means on all fours. And I think that's the idea. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the Miranda de Corvo band, Ser de Gatos, leaving like a cat, on all fours, and I think that's the idea when you've been to one of their gigs or partied with them, you tend to leave on all fours. I recommend, says Adrian, good morning to you, Adrian, Dicionário Verbos Portugueses. I've never heard of them. You see, with some of these popular Portuguese bands, you don't always get to hear about them unless you listen to... Oh, no, it's a book by Porto Editora, well worth the €550 about 3 years. But what is it? Is it a dictionary or is it a guide to Portuguese verbs? My blood runs cold at the very thought of a book of Portuguese verbs. I would buy it with the best of intentions and as a virtue signal to the rest of the family, but I doubt it would ever be read by me anyway. Quem és tu, miúda? Okay, come on, you've got to give me some answers as well as questions this morning, Mr. S. How are you doing? It doesn't sound like your situation has been resolved yet. Okay, where were we? Portuguese citizenship. That's a terrible spelling mistake. I need to deal with that straight away. I thought I'd sorted that out already. A citizenship, maybe in France, but not here. Portuguese citizenship. Test, capital T. And we are already at number 3. Question number 3. What is the name of the custard-filled pastry popular in Belém? Is it the pastel de nata? A. Is it B, the bolo de Belém? You see, that's a bit of a trick question. I quite like that. And queijada. And that was the mispronunciation adventure from Friday night at the wedding reception. I started to talk about bolos de Belém and how I live next to the greatest producer of such confections. And they were like, bola de Belém? They thought I was saying bola de Belém, which is another name, if you think about it, for the pastel de nata, because it's thought to originate from Belém. And that's why the question is structured this way. What is the name of the custard-filled pastry popular in Belém? I might as well have written, what is the name of the popular or globally popular custard-filled tart that originates in Belém? But you get the gist. Pastel de nata might be the right answer on that. Let's go to yesterday's question and sort out that point of order from Senor Ferreira. The question was, of course, and there are 3 votes that were all correct so far on that. Who's voted for that? Oh, well done, John, and Antonio himself there. Do you mean chorizo? Usually I do mean chorizo, and that's what we're going to have to do here. I am going to change that question because I've been prompted by a Portuguese person to do so. And generally speaking, it's a good idea to change things when Portuguese people suggest things about their own language and culture. Who would be so bold as to push back? And that assertion, I think, is absolutely right. But what I'm going to do is put sausage in brackets for the estrangeiros there, okay? I think that's a reasonable sort of concession, isn't it? So I'll put sausage in brackets. But that, of course, yesterday's correct answer was indeed caldo verde, which traditional Portuguese soup is made with kale, potatoes, chorizo, and sausage. An absolute crowd pleaser, a heartwarmer, not unlike the music we play here on the show. And do you know what? I'm going to play the Pina Colada song, because there was that hilarious meme I thought I'd created, which was the famous Penis Calzada meme. It didn't get as much traction as I thought it deserved, but this song always reminds me of it. Yes, they have done that. It's as though the inner child, or probably the inner teenage boy of a calzada artist, a little bit bored or didn't get the pay rise that he was hoping for. Yes, he did. He went and did that in calzada on it might have been a Coimbrian pavement, except, says Mr. S, that question will never be in English. What are you doing now? It's another riddle for me, Mr. S. Crazy about you. There you go. Tonto de ti. That's another good phrase to have, isn't it? Thank you very much, Sarah, for that suggestion. And Quem és tu miúda is another tune by Os Azeitonas. I think we've made their acquaintance well and truly this morning. Yes, the inner child who grew up, and that's about it, to the level of inner delinquent and decided to stop there. Hey, you and me both. Pastel de Belém isn't pastel de nata according to the Portuguese rules. Oh, no, and of course it isn't. That was my mistake. Oh, no, it was bola de Belém. Pastel. Oh, okay. Pastel de Belém isn't pastel de nata. Okay, according to the... Why not? Okay, it's time you gave me an answer, Mr. S. Why is that? And is it because their recipe is slightly different to the general pastel de nata, and they've copyrighted that? Hola, bon dia, Malta, from Andeiro, who's here. You're being a bit... I think you're trusting me to choose the music this morning from here on in. I don't know that that's a very good idea, especially when I play something like the Pina Colada song, better known as Escape by Rupert Holmes, which I'm going to do now. Unless something comes in real quick. No, it's too late. It's going to play now. Well, it might do. Let's see.
I was tired of
My lady.
We'd been together too long, like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed, and in the personal columns there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, then I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape. that sounds kind of mean, but me and my old lady have fallen into the same old routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina colada.
Hold on a minute. I need to know who's singing Penis Calzada at the back. That is really immature. Please stop it. I know who it is. I can see you.
I'm not much into health food. I am into champagne. I've got to eat you by tomorrow and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. So I waited with high hopes, and she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant. I knew the curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady, and she said, "Oh, it's you." Then we laughed for a moment, and I said, "I never knew that you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain and the feel of the ocean and the taste of champagne. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, you're the lady I've looked for. Come with me and escape." If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, then I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
Very good. Was that wasn't in Guardians of the Galaxy, was it? I don't think so. Anyway, however, there are some cracking tunes, of course, from the soundtrack, which is where we could stay, I think, this morning. For example, Fox on the Run, Ooh Child by the Five Stair Steps. That is one of my... It is... I had no idea. The Pina Colada song is in Guardians of the Galaxy. It's funny how the mind works, isn't it? I Want You Back, which we played. I think that's one of our staples here for breakfast bangers. I Want You Back by the Jackson 5. It is such a good soundtrack, isn't it? Spirit in the Sky, Norman Greenbaum. Which do you want to hear? I'm Not in Love, 10cc. Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Suede. And The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. And Mr. Blue Sky. I think I'm going to have to play that anyway to go out with this morning. Right. There are interesting things happening in the comments. Thank you very much for your jokes in Portuguese, T-Doug. Shake You Down. That's a nice tune as well. Are you still getting me to play songs for your missus? Because you've got her at home all the time now. I see right through you. Pina colada. Oh, my word. You're excelling yourselves. Right, okay. And I was putting a shout out for, or a request for any other guilty pleasures. I would put the Pina Colada song in the playlist of guilty pleasures. But anyway, we've also got a definite Guardians of the Galaxy vibe from Matty with the music play today. Lol, where did I put my walking tree? I am Groot. Yes, okay, Mr. S. You are such a stickler. A citizenship test will never ask questions in English. No, but we are an English language breakfast show, and we are doing our best. Do you want me to ask these questions? I suppose if you want to take on the job of being the simultaneous translator of the citizenship test questions, if you send them to me, 913-590-303, I think that's a good idea, actually. We should perhaps ask them in Portuguese as well. Then there'll be another opportunity for Portuguese people to correct us on that. Yes, because the Portuguese say so. Period. Accept it. Oh, I think you're a little bit sour with me suggesting that I might change things because a Portuguese person said so. Jokes in Portuguese now as well. Porquê? Porque pão terminou com manteiga? Why did the bread finish with the butter? Porque ele encontrou uma jelly? Because he met a better jelly. I don't know. You see, that's a joke that may well have been lost in translation, or I've translated it. Yeah, I'll take responsibility that I think I may have translated it incorrectly. Ok, a zero diz pro auto que sinto legal. What's that? What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? Do you know what? I think if we keep this up, more Portuguese people will watch the show just to laugh and really belly laugh at us and our abuse of their language. Well, I hope they'll think it's funny. They won't all, will they? Porque o tomate? Why did the tomato finish with the alface, with the lettuce? Porque ele viu ela com outro molho? Because he found another sauce. Right. Yeah. I think this is why perhaps Mr. S, we deal with him in English, because they work better in English. And okay, or astronauta diz para Luna. Why did the astronaut speak to the moon? Or why did he go to the moon? Você é o meu mundo. But okay. So what did the astronaut say to the moon? You are my world. Now, I was going to press this button, which used to be the rim shot on the mixer I was using the other day, but it's not today. Imagine that's a rim shot. I like that one. Thank you for these, T-Duck. It's a slim volume in your hand. Who doesn't like 113 pages of verb tables? No, you're not selling it to me, Adrian. And I've just crossed it off my Christmas present list. 113 pages of verb tables. And why would you do that to yourself? And an excellent cross-reference list of, I'd estimate, 10,000 or so verbs. I'm sweating just thinking about that. At the back, from Ababalyar to Zurzir. No, definitely no. Any song from my favourite musical, Jesus Christ Superstar. All right, you're a bit late. I think we've already programmed today's show. Tomorrow we've got pickleball songs because we've got a lady coming to talk to us. And I say lady because I've temporarily forgotten her name. She's joining us tomorrow. And I've remembered her name now. Alison is joining us tomorrow. To talk about pickleball and an upcoming event in Caldas. But while she's here, and because we don't all live in Caldas, we will learn about pickleball and we'll play pickleball songs. But there might be room for some Jesus Christ Superstar numbers, and I think I should put the smoochy music on for you and Mrs. Andero. It would be wrong. It's like the DJ code, isn't it? So you're going to get Gregory Abbott, and you might get that in just a minute, because if I can assist anyone anywhere in the world to spread love, I will, and I think that's what's happening here. I imagine that's what "shake you down" means. Okay, you like pina colada, do you? You like a bit of coconutty business? Better jam. No one's had a second coffee. Or maybe that's a problem. Everyone's had a second or third coffee this morning. I'm becoming Portuguese, not bitter. Or maybe. Mais ou menos. I think there. Spread love, sure, but wait for the consent. Yes, of course. I'm facilitating here. I'm not imposing myself on anyone or anything. I am merely facilitating. Unless, if we play it now, we can see what the results might be. Okay, so are you ready for this? I don't know what's going to happen. I've got a feeling Andero. Oh, flipping heck! I've put the whole album on my playlist here. This little, in DJing terms, it's like the last dance, isn't it, of the evening? The bum clutcher section. I think it used to be known as in the 70s and 80s. Of course, nobody does anything like that anymore. Or do they? Shake You Down by Gregory Abbott. What we're hoping for here is Andero is going to take his phone upon which he's listening to the show to Mrs. Andero, to Chris, and say, "Hey, you remember this?" with a little twinkle in his eye, and then we won't see the pair of them for at least 2 minutes. Everybody. Oh, okay. Where are you, Gregory? Come on. Yes, there we go. What?
Yeah. Girl, I've been watching you from so far across the floor now, baby. That's nothing new. I've watched you so many times before now, baby. I see that look in your eyes, and what it's telling me. And you know, ooh, girl, that I'm not shy. I'm glad you picked up on my telepathy now, baby. You read my mind. You know you did. Girl, I wanna shake you down. Well, I can give you all the loving you need. I'm gonna love you. Come on, let me take you down. Oh, baby, we'll go all the way to heaven. I've been missing you, and the way you make me feel inside. What can I do? I can tell you got your pride now, baby. Come to me, well, let me ease your mind. Oh, babe, I got the remedy. Yes, I do. Now give me just a little time. You read my mind. Girl, I wanna shake you down. I wanna rock you down. I can give you all the loving you need. I'm gonna love you. Come on, let me take you down. Well, we'll go all the way to heaven. Girl, I've been missing you. And you know, it's funny. Every time I get to feeling this way, I wish I had you near me. I want to reach out and touch you. I can't stop thinking of the things we do. The way you call me, baby, when I'm holding you. I shake and I shiver when I know you're near. Then you whisper in my ear. Oh, baby, well.
Shake you down, take you down. It starts with "Girl, I've been watching you." You see, quite rightly, you shouldn't be able to write lyrics like that anymore. And I've got to call up the lyrics for these. Well, before I do that and find the lyrics for this tune, because I think he was phoning in at the end when he was saying "Roses are red, violets are blue," and "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo." But did it work, Andy? Is what we all want to know here. Do let us know. And if we don't hear from you again for the rest of the show, we will know it's definitely worked. Okay, Shake You Down from 1986. And those lyrics at the end there are, it starts, "Girl, I've been watching you." Okay, it gets better. From so far across the floor. Oh, okay, maybe not. So from so far across the floor now, baby. Bit weird, especially if there's only two of you in the house. "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo." "You read my mind" is the little refrain in the background. "Come on, girl, let's rock the show or shock the show." Okay, if you need anything to get your your lovey dovey mojo on today, write this down. "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo." "Come on, girl, let's shock the show." "Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm gonna rock this world for you." "Hey, baby." Right. Good luck if you do try that later on today. Wow. Okay, she's getting up. It's working. Oh, I see. And the idea was that you needed to motivate her. I see here, I think, into painting those balconies. And I noticed as well, you've given her the balconies to do. Got to do something to get her to finish painting those balconies. Nobody likes a spindle first thing in the morning, do they? I hope there's been a good rub down before any finishing takes place. Okay. 2 coats? Right. Well done, Andera. Thank you for that. It's a long time since I've heard that tune, and I see it in a whole new light now, having played it. Okay. She's getting up. Brilliant. All right. We've only got 9 minutes. It's flown by this morning, hanging out and having a giggle with you. As far as I'm aware, we haven't been taken off air yet. There's always that threat. I am German. Ask the Dutch. They will tell you Germans don't have humour. He so does. I love the German sense of humour. However, this is a test for our sense of humour here. I was very shocked to see this in the chat. And I agree, T-Duck, with your sentiment, if in fact it's not completely true. Adrian, in a moment of, how we get familiar with each other and something will slip out. No, not like that. About ourselves that others are then surprised about. And I am surprised at you, Mr. Wyatt. And I think T-Duck is as well. And that should be enough to stop this terrible habit. I microwave the instant coffee. A habit picked up in Portugal. Quicker and much less electricity than boiling a kettle. Now, there's so much in those 2-3 sentences there. First of all, yes, instant coffee is illegal in most of Portugal. It should be. I think instant coffee is an abomination, personally. And I was told, oh dear, that's the phone falling on the floor now. New screen. Oh dear. When I went to work for the newspaper Positive News, Jane, who was Shauna Crockett Burrows, God rest her soul, was the founder, I think, or she co-founded it with Jane, who was the lead writer for the newspaper. And when we were having coffee, deciding whether I should take a job there or not, it was a strange job interview. The coffee was suggested, and Jane, quite posh she was, and she's instant coffee. No, darling, I don't never drink that cursed stuff, wretched brew. And I thought to myself, she's got a point. She's got a point. Coffee. It's a crime. It's a crime on the beans, isn't it? And the delight that is proper coffee. If you can't get anything else, then fair enough. And there are use cases. And I think that probably that's where this goes with Adrian's comment here. You might find yourself in a difficult spot where you can't get a fresh coffee. Fresh coffee always, right? And it has to be said, they say about Portuguese coffee, a lot of coffee is drunk here. It's not the best in the world, but it is the most consistently good. And that is good enough for me. I do love to drink my coffee here in Portugal. Oh, and shout out to So Coffee, S-O, So Coffee, Então Café, you might say. I was looking at their coffee range. It's where our pal Francis works. He does a little bit of work with them. And if you want really good coffee, some of the best from around the world, and you're struggling to find it in Portugal, go to the website of So Cafe. I will find that for you. If you're a coffee aficionado, you must check them out if you don't know them already. They're actually a roaster, so they find incredible beans from around the world, and they roast them here in Portugal, then seal up the bags and send them to coffee aficionados all over the country. They've got Ethiopian coffee there, which may have been passed through the digestive system of a civet or goat or something like that. SoRoasters.com. Okay, So Roasters. It looks like Zoroaster's when you know how some website addresses look completely different to what's actually being said. But So Roasters, that's going into the links now. Where was I? Oh yeah, so Adrian microwaves the instant coffee. Now, it's very Portuguese to save money, isn't it? And be thrifty. So I get that about microwaving the water. But there's also, I mean, people talk about the health concerns of using a microwave. But then again, you know, you give your kidneys a bit of a warm as well as have a nice cup of coffee, possibly, is how that's working. And you say it's a habit picked up in Portugal. Now, I can see how that might happen for tea, because, you know, when you're in an Airbnb, and there's no kettle. Often there's no kettle. There might be a coffee machine, but there's no kettle. You might microwave hot water, but I would boil it. I wouldn't microwave my water. I'd boil the water to put it on a tea bag. Very interesting. And you picked that up in Portugal. What, working with Portuguese people? You saw it as a hack on a Portuguese Instagram. Let me know with that. And that sparked a little bit of coffee conversation here. Instant coffee is illegal in most. I wouldn't be unhappy to see that. Why then do all the supermarkets sell instant coffee? Little oldie. It was a joke. Yes, the best instant coffee is from Portugal. You see, I would never have guessed that. Yes, I think you took that a little too literally, possibly there, Matty, as well. Is that a German thing? And the last time I had an instant coffee was a cup of Sanka from my mother about 45 years ago. It's worth doing again just to see if you'd still be appalled. I quit coffee at the start of the year and switched to tea anyway. There you go. A crime against bean manatee. Yes, it is. Off to my coffee shop now. They serve a fantastic latte, better than I've had anywhere else. Is it an Australian barista? I'm thinking it might be an Australian barista you've got there. But then again, they might prefer the flat white for you. Gusto machines are instant coffee capsules, if memory serves me well. And alas, my sister, bless her soul, doesn't distinguish any difference between fresh brewed coffee and an instant. Oh, well. Schweldenort likes his proper coffee. And tea in a microwave is a huge no. You see, I think with all of these things, when you go to the heights of the experience, it's about brewing things correctly, appropriately, ceremonially almost, isn't it? There is a whole sort of hierarchy to this. If you can't get anything else, then something is better than nothing. But there is a beauty, isn't there, in making tea properly, and coffee as well, of course. Turkish, it's the beans they use. That almost sounds like a Portuguese saying. And I use a kettle for my tea and add honey and fresh lemon juice, but presumably not in the kettle. You wait till it's in the cup before you do that. I never imagined I'd be talking about instant coffee or many of the things that have come up today, including piña coladas. So thank you for starting my day off in a cheery way. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. And we must finish, must we not, with another tune to see you on your way. Tomorrow we'll be doing the pickleball chat. And we'll be having a great time doing pickleball-related tunes. And I did ask my guest for pickleball-related tunes, and there are actually pickleball songs. I don't know how many of them we can play, but, you know, things to do with balls might be quite good tomorrow. So let me know. What? Let me know what you're thinking there when it comes to pickleball songs, and we'll give them a taste of what it's like to be a gumper. And in the meantime, sending you on your way with ELO, and we'll play all of this for you. You can't just play a little bit of this; you've got to play the whole thing, which is my pleasure to do for you now. Take care, bon dia, muito bon dia, até amanhã, adios. Come on, ELO, where are you? We need that start, don't we? Let me just make sure that happens. No, that wasn't it. Oh, here we go. That's it.
sky. Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, it's a place to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Hey there, Mr. Blue, it's a place to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you.
In Portugal, there's a U2 show